What's up, my gunrunners? Jonic here, and today I'm going to be doing something a little different.
I'm sure that every time I'm with you, it's getting old.
I'm going to be doing a story time, and the first one is how I met this one.
This one has a name.
My girlfriend.
She still has a name.
Would you mind saying what that name is?
Yes.
Okay then. So,
Put it bluntly.
funny thing was, I had an idea to make this an animated story time.
And then he realised neither of us are good at animating.
That, and I don't. That, and I don't have a good enough setup for it. So, this will have to do. Have you got your head up?
I don't know. I'm bored and I'm hyper. I'm bored, I'm hyper, and I'm tired. They're three things that don't mix when it comes to me.
No.
Bit of Mortal Kombat in the background. Why? Fucking know.
So, anyway, on to the story time. So, what was it? How long have we been going up for now? It's around a
Fuck's
year.
sake. Year and 4 months.
Year and 4 months, yeah. So,
Normally I remember that. But
yeah. We're going out a
today's
year.
not a good day.
We're going out for a year and 4 months now, and it was like, I think the first time we really met was when I moved. Yeah, I moved here from. I moved here from Portsmouth, North End, finishing year 1, just starting year 2.
We were tiny.
Extremely. But I remember because it was the day before. Was it the day? No. Yeah, it was the day before school really started. Was when I came and I was introduced. Then the day after was
the day you were introduced was the day I blankly ignored everyone.
There you go.
So I didn't even know who the fuck you were that day because I wasn't paying any fucking attention.
But so yeah, I showed up, and as you normally would at a new school, you'd probably like climb up, get all shy because you don't know the people there, you don't know who to talk to, you don't know who you're gonna be friends with. And one person that caught my eye was this one here.
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Like you said, you weren't paying attention.
No, I just don't remember because I can barely remember what I did about 5 hours ago.
But anyway, so what happened?
Plus, I didn't know that bit. You never told me that bit.
Yeah.
No, you
I
didn't.
swear I told you that.
Shut up and talk to the camera.
Alright.
Hang on.
So.
Shut up and talk to the camera.
Well.
I'm going to sleep.
Don't go to sleep. Anyway, so I remember, what was it? The first time, right? So year two came and gone, and the first time we actually tried a relationship or whatever we could call it.
The first time you tried getting my attention in that way was in year 3.
Yeah, no. Unfortunately, I remember that.
Yeah, but you didn't remember this bit till I told you after we started dating.
True.
And I'm going to tell them even though you don't want me to.
Oh no, babe, don't. Save it for another story time.
Fuck off, no.
Oh, fuck.
I'll save all my other embarrassing...
Demonetized instantly.
I shall tell you this one embarrassing story from year 3 for him. If you wish to know any more embarrassing stories, say down in there in his comments, and I'll probably put them up on my channel or on his channel, I don't care.
Link in the description, in case. If I remember.
You won't remember, you never fucking do.
Mm.
My channel is literally my name, just Hannah and Oakley. That's all it is. Nothing extravagant. My first ever video was a random... What can I do with this? What am I doing? That's pretty much all you hear in my first ever video. I've got completely off topic.
Yeah, and you were hesitant to introduce yourself earlier.
I get nervous, and then when I get nervous, and then I don't stop talking at all.
It's fine, come here. Come here. Ah, fuck! No, fuck off now.
No. Never. You love me too much. But no, the first time I ever tried getting my proper attention was in year 3. Now, it was coming up to December. It was December. It was coming up to the end of the school year. Well, that bit of the year. And one of the few
Let me just reaffirm that I was a little kid. I
We
did
were
not
both
know
very
what
little.
I didn't, and we didn't know what the hell was going on at that point.
Hang on.
Oh, were we?
I'm counting. Don't disturb me while I'm counting, bitch.
Okay.
Right, so 16 in year 11, 15 in year 10, 14 in year 9, 13 in year 8, 12 in year 7. God, that takes me back.
Yeah.
12 in year 7. Forget how old you are after a while. So 11 in year 6. Year 6. So 10 in year 5. 9 in year 4, which is when the really horrible thing happened to me. Again, if you want to know what that was, mention. I will openly admit what it was, and I will quite blankly give his name out as well. Fuck, I've lost count. 9 in year 4.
So we were 8.
We
so
were
we were
8 at this time in our lives. My
Yeah.
phone went off.
So, you know what you did?
Nothing interesting.
So basically, we were both 8.
It was coming up to
that-
Christmas. It was that
yeah.
time. It was this time of year.
I think it was like a bake
actually.
sale, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't.
No.
It was just naturally a Christmas takey thing that we did in year 3 because it was Christmas.
There you go.
My mum was part of the school PTA. He did not know this. So she was there helping, like, one by one, or a couple, like, group of people came out, did cakes with them, and then went back in, and it was on a rotation. It came to his turn. So he went out there and started doing the cakes, and this is Mum and one of the other PTA who was also a friend. And this is what my mum has told me, which made me piss myself laughing. She hadn't told me till recently. Whilst he was doing his cake, he was going on about how there's this girl in his class called Hannah that he wants to marry and he loves her, not realising that it was me he was talking about to my mother.
Yeah, that was when you told when you remember my face when you first told me this.
Yeah, I do.
And I was there like,
I didn't tell you all of it. He went.
Fuck.
I haven't told you all of it actually.
What?
Yeah,
You haven't
I
told me
haven't
all
told
of
you
it.
all of this yet. So when he went back into the classroom, and the teacher came out and started chatting with him, and Mum and her best mate were in fits of fucking laughter at this time. There weren't any
What?
students around.
No,
They were in fits
what?
of laughter, and the teacher had come out and they were talking to him and said, "What's going on with you two?" And Mum turned around and was like, because the door was open, so the teacher could heard everything else as well. She was like, "What just happened?" And Mum was like pissing herself laughing, and turned around to her and said, "He was talking about my daughter there." And apparently the teacher started laughing too.
What teacher was this?
Mr. West, it was year 3.
No, not Mr. West.
It was Mr. West, it was year 3.
No, I liked him too.
So, whatever happened to him?
I don't know.
I want to say he died because there's been that rumour around, but I don't think he has.
I don't
Mr.
think
West,
he
if you
has.
ever happen to naturally watch this, hit us up. I haven't heard from you for ages.
It's been like, what, 10 years?
But, yeah, no, so that was the first time he ever tried getting my attention, and the first time I ever noticed he was trying to get my attention was still in year 3, and moving on from December, we hit into February.
You don't need to tell that one, do you?
This is part of the same practically story, shut up.
Oh my god.
So
We're turning this into an embarrassing Jonic video, aren't we?
Yeah. It was always going to be. It always is when you're with me, you should know that.
Storytime, embarrassing Jonic.
Go over there. But yeah, no, the first time I ever noticed that he was trying to get my attention was still in year 3, but moving away from December, we moved into February. And it hit Valentine's Day.
Wait, isn't this the... What?
He had given me, on Valentine's Day, he had given me sort of like a fake...
A plastic rose, yeah.
No, it was not a rose.
Was it not?
It was just like a plastic sort of flower with red petals on it. It wasn't a rose.
Yeah, it was a rose.
It wasn't a rose. It was just a natural flower with red petals that went all the way around his face and it had a smiley face. Shut up, I remember.
Yeah.
With a love poem like pinned to it.
Oh, bloody bugger! Now I remember that thing.
Now he remembers. And before all that, I sort of got curious as well because he was tripping me up to make me fall into him until it hurts. He constantly tried trying to kiss my cheeks and stuff. Shut up.
You do know I'll probably edit this out, right?
Please don't.
No, I mean, I'll probably edit it out, but it's like, put it in its own little separate video, and I think I spilled some of this.
What do you mean you think you spilled some of it? There's nothing in it. But yeah, that was the first time I ever noticed he was trying to get my attention. Was year 3. So that was technically, I count that as our first time we tried.
Yeah.
He tried. Dating me.
Ouch.
It was. Because even though you gave me that stuff in Valentine's Day, I still blankly ignored it.
You did.
I've got hot, I'm sorry. Sorry. Strip on camera.
Look away.
You really kicked me in the face, you cunt.
I'm sorry.
You can carry on now.
Right, so anyway. Right, so the second time. So after that avail didn't work out, it was another. Shit.
You don't even remember, do you?
I want to say 13.
Well, we started dating
No.
on September 4th, 2016. A good year and 3 months beforehand was when we started dating properly again.
Yeah.
There you go. Now you can carry on.
And so then again, then it was when we got into, then when we were in senior school, it was, we started again, or goes in year 10. But the way I asked her out,
I don't even remember how he asked me out, to be very honest.
To this day, I still want to kick past me's ass for this.
I don't remember.
I remember blatantly what I did.
I can remember what you did this time. Because it was... Yeah, sorry.
I remember in year 10, I asked her out over Xbox Messenger.
Oh yeah, that was it. We were playing. I was playing Minecraft. He was playing something else. I remember this now.
I think I was playing Borderlands. I think I was playing Borderlands at the time.
He said to me, he was really upset at this point because he had just gone through a breakup with another girl, and he was talking to me about it because we were still like best friends. We've been best friends since the day he joined.
Well, no, it wasn't straight away after the breakup.
No, but you were still talking. It was just a few days after, but you were still talking to me about the breakup.
Yeah.
And he was talking to me about it, and he said, hey, would you happen... Because before they broke up, we went to Waterlooville just to hang out as mates. And,
I asked you if you wanted to go up Waterlooville again, didn't I?
Yeah, he said, do you want to come up to Waterlooville with me again? I said, okay, sure. He then went as a date.
Yeah, that's the weird thing. With me, I was just like, maybe I can just...
What he doesn't know is my reaction to this.
But the thing is, any person's natural reaction is, as soon as they add as a date to it, it can go one of two ways. It can either go yes, to which you go okay, or it can go no, to which you can just play it off as a joke. I was expecting you to say no, so I could play it off as a joke.
And then, what my reaction actually was, obviously, the only bit of my reaction that he actually knew was I messaged him back.
Yeah,
sure.
You said, yeah, you messaged back, sure.
I literally just said sure.
I've still got the messages on my Xbox. That's the weird thing. I don't delete my Xbox messages. That's the thing. I don't.
I do all the time. But
I just can't be asked to do it.
My exact reaction was because at this point I really liked him. I still really, really liked him. And at this point, I hadn't had a proper boyfriend before, and I freaked. I got up before messaging him. I just got up, went downstairs like ecstatic, and said, "Mum, just guess what happened." Mum was like, "What?" And I was like, "Josh just asked me out," and she was like, "Cool." And then I told her how he asked me out, and she just laughed. But,
exactly. That's why I want to kick my younger self's ass.
But I went back up and obviously messaged John. Yeah, we sort of dated then for a little while. Because he was my first proper boyfriend, I was really, really unsure, wasn't I?
Yeah,
I wouldn't let you do anything. I wouldn't let him hold my hand. I wouldn't let him kiss me no matter how hard he tried.
Yeah, but that's the thing. If it's like if it's like your first go at a relationship, you can't really blame yourself for it.
Mm.
But then after that one fell through
I
somehow.
then dated another boy for about a year and 3 months. So he is now officially my longest relationship. A year and 3 months, I dated another boy who was a complete twat. And again, if you want to hear that story, I'll tell you again in another episode.
You sure you want to tell that story?
Babe, I don't shut up about that fucking story.
Ask
everyone who knows me, they all know that story.
I'm just making sure.
The cunt's been messaging me. I'm gonna tell everyone.
Okay.
And this is the better way to do it, because he'll see it too and know how much I hate him. It was a long distance relationship, let's leave it at that. If you want to know, let me know. But I dated him for a year and 3 months, and then I literally split up with him to get with someone else who I met at the time and knew at the time. And he was in Austria, so another long distance relationship. And we're still really good friends, me and him. We were together a good couple of months, but where I suffered depression and he suffers depression, get off my shoulder, you cunt.
Is this a reassuring hand on the shoulder?
No. Where we both suffered depression, our depression sort of clashed and we just started making each other worse, to the point where he started smoking and drinking more because he was older than me. So yeah, we split up over that, but we split up on good terms. So we're still really good friends now. We're like brother and sister. We're tight. And it was actually really funny because he made me Skype him and his girlfriend the other day. That was interesting. Me and her literally just sat there ripping the shit out of him.
I feel lucky I was not there.
Sophie Skinner was nearly in the chat as well, because at the time I was learning Star Power and did coursework, so she got lucky. But
seems like it.
Yeah, and then literally a good 3 or 4 months afterwards, I didn't have a boyfriend for those 4 months, and Mum was like, "Oh, you'll meet someone in college or whatever." I wasn't worried about it, to be fair.
Mm.
And then the 4th of September came around, and this was literally the day we started college for the first time.
Yeah, the 4th. I was about to do it then. I was just about to do it then.
It's because we're Christmas ready.
We're Christmas ready.
Or at least I am. All my shopping's done. It's all wrapped. It's all gone out.
Mentally, I'm Christmas ready. I mean, you know what I'm like when it's Christmas.
Mm.
I turn into like the nostalgia critic from Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. She thinks that's scary, but let me say something.
No, I just think whoever made it was on drugs.
Well, I could hear you, and
I
agree with that. I agree. He probably was. But so basically, oh, that was so basic.
This bit's getting cut out.
You sure?
It was just us coughing, yes.
But so basically, I do work. Not really.
There you go.
4th of
Shout
September.
out to the channel, why not?
So what happened was 4th of September rolls around, and I wouldn't say the day we start. I'd say it's kind of like a day before.
It was the day we started. 4th of September, the day we started college.
Alright.
It wasn't fully started college. It was more induction day of college, but I can remember it very clearly because we all had to write down something about ourselves in cards and hand it around.
Yes, and I remember I went with
That's the day I was in college for about 2 hours.
Yes, I remember because I went back because we went to chill afterwards. We went to hang out for a bit, which ended with you and me.
We got
back
to
to
Waterlooville,
your place.
didn't we?
Yeah, we wandered around Waterlooville, and then we went back to your place.
Our date spot is Waterlooville. That's like the only place we can all ever afford to
go.
But
it was like so it was you and me. We went to Waterlooville, then we ended up back at your house.
I don't remember, possibly.
Yeah, no. We started walking back from Waterlooville to yours. We chilled there for a bit, and then it got to a point where we were pretty much.
We just started doing that every day, didn't we? Really, we just started hanging out so often.
And then it got to a point where we were like, "What are we?"
Yeah, and then I guess we just sort of turned around and went, I don't know. What do you want to be? You want it?
And this is how we are today. But so yeah, that's basically how I met this one here. And to be honest, I couldn't be happier. I saw that in the camera, babe.
I don't care.
Okay, I'm just gonna retract this then.
You know I love you.
Yeah, and I love you too.
Mm.
So yeah, this
Missed.
is how we met each other. This is how we met. This is where we are now, and
It's been a year and 4 months, and we'll see what happens. That's all I can say.
well, let's just hope we don't have a Sky Does Minecraft.
Gummingham.
Oh,
1, shout out. 2, did you just insult a YouTuber?
No, because 1, he doesn't do YouTube anymore,
Oh, fair enough.
and 2, I thought tut and said prick again.
You went to think prick and say tut the other way around.
Yes, I know.
Nice bit of Michael McIntyre quoting there.
What are you doing, you maverick?
One
Anyway,
of my favourite comedians in the world.
a little bit of trivia. So, that's the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and put in the comments if you want to hear more embarrassing stories about me. Or more stories in general. So, I don't know how to round this off. I don't know if I should do my usual round. Like
I
the
don't
usual
give a
sign-out.
shweet. I don't have an ending. I just say hi and bye. I
Pardon?
haven't done YouTube for years because I just don't feel like anyone likes it or anything. So.
Yeah. Well, say goodnight, babe. This is Jonic signing off with a bang, bang, pah!